Yes. All right. Thank you very, very much for staying with us once again. Joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. Today in this video, we are going to bring you some fantastic updates from the world of sports. Inaki Williams scores again for Athletic Bilbao. In fact, he has scored back-to-back games for Athletic Bilbao. He scored in the game versus Girona on Monday, and then also has scored today for Athletic Bilbao in their 4-0 win over Rayo Vallecano. Abdul Moment's Rayo Vallecano. We are going to look at Inaki Williams' impressive form in the Spanish Laliga and how he's doing for his team Athletic Bilbao this season. Also, we will talk about Ransford Osei, former under-20, former under-17, ex-Black Stars player who is speaking and has revealed why and how in fact he lost his captaincy at the under-20 level to Dede Ayew. How Dede Ayew got his captaincy at the under-20 level, it is very, very funny, and you wouldn't understand, but yes, Ransford Osei has revealed how he lost his captaincy, and we are going to talk to you about all the details in this particular video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Fantastic Black Stars defender Jerome Opoku scores for his side in Turkey, and we are going to talk to you about all of those issues. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. Now, Jerome Opoku is a fantastic Black Stars player who got his debut for the Black Stars not long ago. In fact, when we were playing those games versus USA and Mexico, those friendly games, that's when he was called to the Black Stars camp and he got his debut for the Black Stars of Ghana. He's an English-born Ghanaian, yes, who plays for he plays for a club in Turkey. All right, good. And today he actually scored for them as they faced Rizalspor in that particular game they played in the Turkish league today. So Jerome Opoku, who scored an incredible goal to mark his second of the season for Istanbul Başakşehir in the Turkish Super League. The English-born Ghanaian defender waved his way past through a sea of defenders before firing into the roof of the net to level the scores at a stroke of half time. However, Istanbul Başakşehir conceded late as Rizalspor collected all 3 points in a 5-goal thriller at the Dede Stadium. So that is the thing. Jerome Opoku scoring for his side Istanbul Başakşehir today as they lost the game to Rizalspor. Kamaldeen Sulemana is a fantastic Ghanaian player, Black Stars player, who plays for Southampton FC, and he is likely to miss the African Cup of Nations that will be coming on in the month of January 2024 because of injury. Now, he got injured in Southampton's league game they played before this weekend, and the manager of Southampton is saying that the injury blow could see Kamaldeen Sulemana out until somewhere January, so he will not be playing football for Southampton during this month of December until somewhere in January, and that is the reason why it looks like Kamaldeen Sulemana is going to be missing the African Cup of Nations for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. Now, this player is a fantastic player for Germany. In fact, Germany today won the under-17 World Cup. Yes, and Charles Kwablan Hamen is a son of Ghanaian coach, former Black Stars coach Charles Akono, CK Akono. Yes, he played a pivotal role in Germany's triumph in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup success. Germany secured their first ever World Championship at this level by defeating France in a penalty shootout. Hemmen, whose father was a Ghanaian footballer, made significant contributions with 5 appearances in the tournaments held in Indonesia, scoring 1 goal and providing 3 assists. The exciting final at Manahan Stadium in Jakarta witnessed Borussia Dortmund's Paris Brunner opening the scoring with a penalty followed by a goal from team captain Noah David. So yes, Germany winning the under-17 World Championship on penalties versus France, and one of the players was Charles Kwablan Hemen, a German-born Ghanaian international whose father was a player for the Black Stars and also coached the Black Stars under Kurt Okreku's management. Inaki Williams scored his 7th goal of the season for Athletic Bilbao today when they won 4-0 at home over Rayo Vallecano. Now, Athletic Bilbao's Inaki Williams, having 7 goals this season, is tied on most goals with Lewandowski as well as Alvaro Morata. So he's doing very well. In about 15 games, he's scoring 7 goals. That is remarkable for him. But unfortunately for Bilbao, they are going to miss their man in January when he joins the Black Stars of Ghana for the African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. Yes, in this game, he had an 8.2 ratings after scoring a goal and doing very, very well for Athletic Bilbao in the league. Now, he scored back-to-back goals. On Monday versus Girona, he scored for Bilbao, and then today versus Rayo Vallecano, he also scored for Bilbao. That tells you that indeed the player is doing very, very well and is in so much form. WAFCON 2024, the Black Queens played versus Namibia in Ghana here when we won 3-1 over Namibia, and the return leg will be coming on Tuesday as the Black Queens will face the people from Namibia. Yes, in South Africa. The game cannot be played in Namibia, but then it will be played in South Africa, and so the Black Queens are traveling to South Africa. Look, Nora Haptor, you can receive all the praises you want, but if you don't qualify the Black Queens to the FIFA to the WAF African Cup of Nations, the women's edition, you've not done anything. That's the truth. That's the candid truth. Yes, you've not done anything. All the wins and things you are getting, no, they will not send. It will not send us anywhere if you are not able to qualify to the African Cup of Nations, and we need to qualify. And I hope that going into that game with a 3-1 win, we will at least not lose the game so that we can qualify. If the game ends in a draw, we've qualified. If we win the game too, we've qualified. But if we lose the game 2-0, we are out of the competition, and that would be very, very bad or sad over there. So that's for the Black Queens. Now, Ransford Osei is speaking about how he lost the captaincy at the under-20 level to Dede Ayew. Look, former Ghana under-20 star Ransford Osei has disclosed the circumstances surrounding the handover of the captain's armband to Dede Ayew during the 2009 CAF Under-20 Championship in Rwanda. Osei, who had successfully captained the team in the first qualification match against Angola, was asked to relinquish this captaincy after the game when news arrived that Dede Ayew would be joining the squad. The pivotal moment occurred ahead of the second game against Gambia. I captained the first qualification against Angola, so ahead of the second game against Gambia, I was in camp and they told me that the captain was coming. Jesus Christ. So I should hand over the captain's armband. So I should okay. And I asked which captain, because I'm the captain, I've captained the team, and you're telling me the captain is coming. So they said Dede Ayew is joining and he'll be the captain. I said, oh, okay, and handed it over without saying anything. Ransford Osei reviewed during an interview with Doc Royal Channel. So that is what this is funny, yo. But you won't begrudge them too much. Okay, yeah. Dede Ayew was a big name player during that time because he was playing for Marseille at that time and all of that. And of course, his daddy was I made the pay, so whatever you do, he will get it. But what they went all the way to win the under-20 World Cup, so you cannot come and say it is not good or anything, yeah, because the decision they took, no, it didn't affect them going all the way. You get it? They went all the way to win the World Cup, being the first African country to win it. So obviously, we can't say much, but it tells you the kind of country we are in. Yes, but it's just what it is. Is that not it? Good. So that's how things are. Thank you very, very much for staying with me for yet another fantastic update. Do want to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.